Award-winning film director Bill Maloney was shooting a documentary on the streets of New York when he first heard about the investigation of child abuse and possibly murder at the Jersey Island children's home Haute de la Garenne. Bill was brought up in the care of the British establishment, as were the rest of his family, all of whom were abused, be it physically, psychologically or sexually. Bill's decision to fly to Jersey on his return from New York came as no surprise to all of us here that work at Pie and Mash Films. In this documentary, he tries to condense a bigger picture into the smaller frame that is often shown to the public. Or as Bill puts it, sometimes simple things can expose everything.
Let me emphasize again, whatever else, we have a dead child or dead children in that cellar. Now we don't know yet how they got there, we don't know how they died, but we do know that within that cellar there is at least one dead child and maybe more. And anybody that wants to denigrate that or to try and minimize that, then I would ask them to look at themselves. It may turn out in the end that the death happened elsewhere. It may turn out that it happened a long, long time ago. Let's hope that is indeed the case. But at this moment in time, we cannot say that, and until we do our inquiries, we can't rule it out. And as I say, I would ask everybody again who are having an attack at our victims, an attack at the credibility of this inquiry, to remember the work that our staff are doing in there, what they're finding, the evidence that they're finding, and to have the welfare of the victims at the forefront of their minds.
This is Bill Maloney speaking for Pie and Mash Films from the island of Jersey. I'm here investigating the allegations of torture, murder and child sex abuse in the children's home Haute de la Garenne. I've just landed and it's incredible that the horrors that have been going on this island is so beautiful. It's a stunning place, it's a rich place, and I think it's a greedy place. I've already been asked by a few people that look very establishmentarian to me where I'm staying, but I won't let them know. You know, I'm fannying them, as we say in London. Now I've got a small crew with me. It's just myself, Lily and Darren. Now Lily's on the camera most of the time, so most of the stuff we're doing has to be covert because of the obvious sensitivity of it. Now this island is broke up into what's called states. That is the political sort of makeup of the place, and their politicians are called senators. The island is not owned by the UK, though it is under its protection. The island is in fact owned by the Crown, and the head of this island is called Frank Walker, and there have already been some very, very, very strange and nasty allegations about Mr. Walker. As you get off the plane, there are plaques for all Masons who come here, come and have dinner here, come and support us here, you're all welcome. Freemasonry is a very, very secretive society. The all-seeing eye, the pyramid, you know, and what they believe is you must help another member no matter what. You swear an allegiance to that, which is beyond reproach. So I'm wishing myself luck, I'm wishing Lily luck, I'm wishing Darren luck, and I'm wishing Pie and Mash Films luck. I'm just going to lay some flowers in respect if I can. I hope the police are going to be alright with me, you know, and not give me any resistance. You know. Right, There we go. Now there's this other place next door, Lou. I don't know whether I should fucking do that or not. Alright? Okay. I'm just going to be going there quickly, in and out. Okay. Okay, Lil. Right, Darren, give me that. You got it? Give me the flowers.
Bill's just going over to take some flowers. We're at Haute de la Garenne, and he's just a mark of respect, really. Bill was brought up in care himself, and so were his brothers and sisters, which were abused themselves. Fortunately, Bill wasn't. This is quite traumatic for Bill. So everything seems to be all right at the moment. They seem to have let him lay him without any problems, which is good, so we wish him all the best. Okay?
Yeah, keep it going. I've done that for all my family, my brothers and my sisters, and for Pie Mesh Films. Right, now I'm working. That was with respect, now I'm working. I'm taking you to a place that I discovered yesterday. If I can remember it. I just want to show you how close it is. There it is. Right, so I've been driving now on the clock, I suppose, if I can put a clock on the screen when we get it. I'm driving to a hospital, and I would say that I've travelled about 3/4 of a mile, and I'm travelling at 30 miles an hour. Here's the entrance to it. Turn round, Lily. Now, get the shot, Lil.
In 1868, St Saviour's Residential Mental Hospital was opened. In 1962, a child resident of Haute de la Garenne was told by a psychiatrist that if he repeated his allegations of sex abuse, he would be sent to the mental hospital.
What is terrifying to me, now turn it back on me, Lil, and come out my window. This is a mental institution with chronically sick mental patients, residents. Now, I came here yesterday and saw this place and realised how close it was to Haute de la Garenne, and I'm wondering now how many children were sent here as well, whether they drugged them or whatever, you know. We've got to be careful what we say. Don't turn it off, just get out with me. You stay there, Darren. Have a little run with me, Lil. Now, this is a mental institution. They have some very sick people here. Now, we came here yesterday, and when we looked through one of the windows, this is what we saw. Give me the camera. I'm taking the camera off of Lily. This is what I'm looking at through the window. This is a mental institution. I do not know what this is. Let me just show you. This is through the window. Let me show you. There's no trick photography. There's Lily, my camera woman, and this is the building. Okay, Lil, do you want to take it back off me? Let me just show you all this one more time. This is what is. This is a figure that is standing on the windowsill in this mental institution.
You'll be aware that on the 17th of April we went into cellars 3 and 4, and the first thing we did in that cellar was to put in the human remains dog in the cellar to show up potentially if there were any indications in there of human remains or blood. As you probably all know, the dog reacted very strongly in there, as has been the case in a number of instances throughout the operation here at Haute de la Garenne. We then started excavating the cellar areas. Cellars 3 and 4, I should point out that up until a few years ago were actually all one room. Since the 17th of April, material has been taken out of the cellar and a sieving operation is ongoing to the left of the property as you look behind the tents there. Up until yesterday morning, we had taken out of the material which was being sieved there 6 teeth which have been positively identified by at least one odontologist, and in fact 3 of them have been positively identified by 2 odontologists as children's milk teeth. We also had taken out 20 pieces of what we believed to be human bone, and more accurately the bone of either 1 or more human children. Up to the present time, I think 9 of those have been confirmed in 1 or 2 laboratories in the United Kingdom as indeed being the bones of a human or human children. Yesterday, the sieving operation moved into the material which had been taken out of a narrow strip of ashy soil and substance. And in that area yesterday alone, the team who are searching the material found another 10 pieces of bone which they believe to be of human origin. Amongst these were 2 bones which showed a quite clear and definite mechanical fit when placed alongside each other. Now, as you know, we have sent some of the bones off the UK for DNA and for testing. We got the first dating back this morning, and it's fair to say that the information that we're getting from the experts in the UK at this moment in time is conflicting so much that it leaves us in a situation where we now have to move forward to where we send all of our pieces of bone to the United Kingdom.
Rolling.
This is Bill Maloney for Pie Mash Films. I'm on the island of Jersey and I'm 1 mile away from Haute de la Garenne, where all the child molestations and possible murders went on. Now this is what I've seen outside the front of a house. Lily's going to go and check it out. Go and check it out. I'm going to show you what it is and then I'm going to tell you what we see. Right, now this is 1 mile from Haute de la Garenne. Talk about insensitive. This is, stand where you are, stand where you are. This, we have to do this very covertly. These people are fucking crazy around here. Now, we have a baby, looks like a boy, a little boy, crouched, naked, sucking a fucking cock with a baseball cap on. Next to that boy is a baby. It is a baby doll that's turned so you can see the bare arse. And then, next to that, you've got a chimpanzee, and next to that, you've got an eagle. What the fuck is this all about? It's Bill Maloney for Pie Mash Films from Jersey, Haute de la Garenne. Now look at all this. What is going on here? That's fucking witchcraft, isn't it? That's fucking witchcraft. There's a fucking chimpanzee, there's a baby fucking, looks like a baby sucking a cock, and then there's an eagle next to it, and then there's another baby. Look at that baby, the other baby with a hat on and the bare arse. What is wrong with these people? Let's go.
I'm a student filmmaker, and I just wanted to know your views on Haute de la Garenne and the story that's involved with all the children.
Involved. Thank you.
Alright, thanks. Excuse me, what do you have to say about Haute de la Garenne?
I'm sorry.
Right, sorry to disturb.